Welcome back to Future Bike Zone. The year 2025 has already brought some truly exciting motorcycles to the global stage, but among them, one bike has been stirring up a lot of conversation, especially for riders who love the combination of rugged styling, daily practicality, and pure Royal Enfield charm. Yes, I'm talking about the all-new 2025 Royal Enfield Scram 440. Today, on Future Bike Zone, we'll take a deep dive into everything you need to know about this much-awaited machine, from its design to performance, features, unique selling points, and of course, the price. By the end of this video, you'll know whether the Scram 440 deserves a spot in your garage. Royal Enfield has been slowly expanding its lineup to cover every segment imaginable: cruisers, adventure bikes, modern classics, and even neo-retro designs. The Scram lineup, which started with the Scram 411 a few years ago, was created as a more urban-friendly, stripped-down sibling of the Himalayan. It kept the spirit of adventure alive while cutting away some bulk to make the bike easier to handle for daily commutes and weekend escapes. With the 2025 Scram 440, Royal Enfield has taken this idea even further by blending rugged aesthetics with a new engine platform, better equipment, and a design language that appeals not just to Enfield loyalists but also to new riders stepping into the mid-capacity segment. Let's talk about design first, because when you look at the Scram 440, the first thing you'll notice is how it manages to look muscular yet approachable. The bike carries forward the scrambler DNA with a tall stance, block pattern tires, a raised handlebar, and minimalist bodywork. Unlike the Himalayan, which looks like a full-fledged adventure bike, the Scram 440 feels more versatile, urban enough to blend into city traffic but still tough enough to handle rough patches of road, gravel, or weekend trails. The headlamp design is round, mounted within a metal housing that gives it a rugged, retro look, while the LED DRLs add a modern touch. The tank is muscular with subtle knee recesses, offering a comfortable grip and a commanding presence on the road. Color options also play a big role here. Royal Enfield is known for giving unique and bold shades to their Scram range, and for 2025, the Scram 440 comes in dual-tone finishes, bright youthful colors, and more subdued matte tones for riders who prefer something understated. The overall design approach is that of a scrambler made for everyday life: simple, practical, and stylish enough to turn heads without trying too hard. Now, what about performance? Underneath the design, the Scram 440 is powered by the all-new 440 cubic centimeters, air and oil-cooled single-cylinder engine that Royal Enfield has developed for this platform. This engine produces around 27 to 30 horsepower and a healthy 35 to 38 Nm of torque. On paper, these numbers may not sound outrageous, but remember, Royal Enfield bikes are not about outright performance, they're about torque-rich delivery and effortless riding at low and mid-range speeds. The Scram 440 has been tuned to deliver exactly that: smooth acceleration for city traffic, a strong mid-range for highway cruising, and enough grunt to handle off-road situations without the rider having to constantly wring the throttle. The engine is paired with a 6-speed gearbox, which is a welcome addition for highway riders. It ensures smoother long-distance riding and better fuel efficiency compared to the older 5-speed setups on smaller Enfields. The clutch action is reportedly light, and with the inclusion of a slip-and-assist clutch, the Scram 440 becomes more beginner-friendly and less tiring in stop-and-go traffic. Fuel efficiency figures are expected to be around 30 to 35 km per liter, which is decent for a 440 cubic centimeters motorcycle, making it a practical choice for daily rides as well as longer weekend trips. Another key aspect of the Scram 440 is its ride and handling. Royal Enfield has equipped it with a sturdy chassis and suspension setup designed to handle mixed riding conditions. The front gets 41mm telescopic forks, while the rear features a monoshock with preload adjustment. This ensures a comfortable ride over potholes and broken roads while still being stable enough for spirited cornering. The bike sits on 19-inch front and 17-inch rear wheels with dual-purpose tires, striking a perfect balance between on-road stability and mild off-road capability. For braking, it comes with front and rear disc brakes supported by dual-channel ABS, giving riders the confidence to handle sudden stops both on tarmac and gravel. Seating ergonomics also play a big role here. The Scram 440 offers an upright riding position, wide handlebars, and a well-cushioned seat that makes it suitable for longer journeys. The seat height is accessible, hovering around 800 mm, which makes it friendly for shorter riders while still giving a commanding view of the road. The pillion seat is also fairly usable, which is a big plus compared to many bikes in this segment where pillion comfort is often ignored. Moving on to features, Royal Enfield has started catching up with modern expectations, and the Scram 440 benefits from this shift. It comes equipped with a digital analog instrument cluster that blends retro charm with modern practicality. The cluster displays essential information like speed, RPM, fuel level, gear position, and trip meters. In higher variants, you also get the Tripper navigation system, which pairs with your smartphone to provide turn-by-turn navigation on a small secondary display. USB charging ports are included to make life easier during long trips, and LED lighting all around gives the bike a more premium and modern touch. Now let's discuss what makes the Scram 440 unique compared to its siblings and competitors. Unlike the Himalayan, the Scram is lighter and more agile, making it much easier for city riders who don't need a full-fledged adventure tourer. At the same time, it is more rugged and versatile compared to something like the Classic 350 or Meteor 350, which are more road-biased. This unique positioning gives the Scram 440 a clear advantage for riders who want just one bike that can handle commutes, weekend touring, and occasional trail riding. It is also priced strategically to compete with rivals like the Yamaha XSR 300, Honda CB 350 RS, and Jawa 42, while offering the unique Royal Enfield Scrambler identity. And yes, let's talk about the price. The 2025 Royal Enfield Scram 440 is expected to be priced around 2.6 to 2.8 lakh Indian rupees ex-showroom, which makes it highly competitive in the mid-capacity motorcycle market. At this price point, you're getting a motorcycle that is stylish, practical, modern in features, and backed by Royal Enfield's widespread service network. This combination of affordability, capability, and lifestyle appeal is what makes the Scram 440 so attractive. To sum it all up, the 2025 Royal Enfield Scram 440 is a motorcycle designed for riders who want the best of both worlds, an everyday city bike that doesn't shy away from adventure. Its design is rugged yet stylish, its engine is torquey and smooth, its features strike a balance between retro charm and modern tech, and its pricing makes it accessible for a large group of riders. It is not a bike for high-speed junkies or those looking for aggressive sport bike performance, but if you're someone who values comfort, style, and versatility, the Scram 440 checks all the right boxes. Royal Enfield has always understood its audience well, and with the Scram 440, it seems they've created another machine that blends heritage with modern expectations. Whether you're upgrading from a smaller commuter or looking for a second bike that can handle both city runs and weekend getaways, the Scram 440 could easily be the perfect choice. It's a motorcycle that doesn't just take you from one place to another, it makes the journey enjoyable, memorable, and uniquely Royal Enfield. So, what do you think? Has Royal Enfield nailed it with the Scram 440? Would you choose it over something like the Honda CB 350 RS or Yamaha XSR? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Future Bike Zone for more in-depth reviews of the latest motorcycles hitting the market.